Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. Really much moving, huh?
SNCR Synchronoss announcing strong growth in Asia Pacific, primarily fueled by growth in its advanced messaging business. That's Sandy November Charlie Romeo.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, how we all doing today?
We're doing.
I am not fully awake. This was one of those days it was hard to get out of bed.
SMSI Smith Micro says in connection with notice of termination of customer agreement, management is conducting impairment review. Currently cannot make reasonable estimate of any potential impairment under that event. That's from an 8K filing. The company announced earlier termination from Tier 1 carrier for the company's safety solution.
RNER.
Oh man, what are you watching, Jaggy? Anything up?
No.
Yeah, it's not too juicy of a morning yet. Got LI making a little noise. Ay. Yeah, I'm drinking the coffee. We'll see if that kicks in soon. Today's the day that I need something stronger than coffee. Yeah, literally, dude. Nothing looks fantastical. SPY's moving up nicely. She's got a long way to go to get back into bullish territory, though.
Market offering 10% SHG.
Good morning. Jag, Adderley.
The
see?
CFRX is up big, but I don't know what to do with that.
Sound is too loud.
UPH.
Jeez, I don't really know what I'm watching today.
RNER. RNER.
AMD moving up.
Is it?
Moving up. Nothing's
EEDU
looking
to Rita
fantastic.
International.
PSHG.
I got AMD via LI. And that's it.
Tarina announced
GNPX.
RX
one
could
of
get
the first
interesting if you
partners
guys
of
have
Baidu's
shorts on it. I don't.
Ernie Bot
We don't either.
ecosystem,
I
Tango Echo
looked.
Delta Uniform.
No siree. She looks like she can be a low floater and just wacky anyway.
PSHG.
It's saying it's 39 now.
Really?
All right,
I
we
got
don't,
time to look.
anyway, I mean,
Doesn't matter, yeah. I'm hard to borrow.
FRX continuing to move here.
I got 400,000 all across the
$6.21
board.
now, contract.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure yours is wrong. Literally every other reporting says under a million.
GNPX.
They're all lying.
They're all lying. Yeah, I'm gonna not touch that and say
GNPX.
I'm gonna trade that. I'll leave that one to Ross
And
Cameron.
30 seconds to the U.S. market open.
Good luck today, boys.
Is that you from Mr. T? Yeah, it's me. It's so ISW is going through an update and I'm kind of beta testing it. So it's kind of, it's just new sounds. I'm trying to get them to be not as loud though.
IBIO.
Here we go. Went up and halted.
UPH.
CFRX if you want to get crazy. I don't have any shares, but
I don't think any of us have shares. It's a 500,000 float.
CFRX halted.
Maybe that's the one going to the moon today.
CFRX halted on a circuit breaker.
DNMR.
Romeo X-ray. CFRX.
Dash 02/27 dash.
We all love it when they're not even a million. Micro floats.
DNMR.
I'm gonna have to wait a little bit.
DNMR up. Carrot.
UPH.
Netflix is up big today.
UPH.
Facebook making a pretty big move out the gate as well.
Cos.
Sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever it wants to call itself now.
NYSE BRMK.
Cos.
AOS through 8 to 8:30 would be amazing. Into the daily.
Especially if we got some volume with it to get it there.
Cos.
I mean, you'd like more than 500,000?
More
You
than
gotta be so greedy,
Cos
Jag.
up.
On $250,000.
Earnings.
You don't like that $250,000? God, you're so needy.
Cos. Earnings their PSA.
If we got up there though, it would be nice.
FSR.
Yes.
FSR through 7 would be interesting.
LICY DNMR.
MLEC.
FSR.
Mulex Science halted on a circuit breaker at $10.68, getting up spike in volume after the open. Up 62%. That's Michael Lima Echo
FSR.
Charlie.
Cos.
FSR.
Took a starter there on FSR.
Right at 7.
103K.
Yeah, at 94.
JNCE.
AWIN.
Order cancelled.
Also earnings PSA. SB.
PLX.
SB.
Was kind of expecting the pullback by now. Feels like
LICY.
it might want to try to go higher.
LICY.
Holding up pretty good.
FSR.
FUBO. SB up. FUBO.
SJT.
LICY. OSCR.
LICY.
OSCR. OSCR up.
PLX. PLX.
I was watching OSCR, but
Yeah.
wanted a little bit more. Hoping for it to break 50 and it happened.
FSR. CFRX.
BGCP earnings.
BYRN.
Probably just
Siren
gonna look
getting a
to
pop here,
get out of this
80 Romeo
FSR. Not
November.
looking to add any size to it. Shares are running out and earnings.
That's an earnings one.
Yeah, apparently.
The shares are running out?
Yeah, we only got.
CFRX,
Oh, wow, they are.
contract shares
Dude, I
resumed and now
swear it said over a
multi-month
million when I looked at it originally. Is
on
that
the way
true?
down at $6.02.
Maybe I'm crazy, you know.
I only saw
I might have
100,000 when I
looked
first
at the
started.
X-ray.
I might have been looking at the wrong one. When you said that, it kind of shocked
Order
me.
filled.
Maybe I was looking at LI or something.
FSR.
I'm watching this one. That's what I was
FSR.
looking at. That's got 3.3 million.
Order partially filled. Order filled. Order cancelled.
FSR. FSR.
I just started FSR.
OSCR.
Order partially filled. Order filled. Order
FSR
cancelled.
started. Carried.
STRC. MLEC.
FSR Fisker
STRC.
going
Getting
earnings
tempting
report
up here, but
popping to the
20K
high zone
TV.
about
Yeah,
30%. Foxtrot
18K.
Sandy Romeo.
STRC.
FSR.
18K shares? I'm not going
Yes.
to trade it.
MLEC resuming trade. Michael Lima Echo
Thanks,
Charlie.
man.
Yeah, because I'm in it.
Oh, crap. Sorry, dude. You can't add?
No, no, I'm green right now.
STRC.
Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool.
STRC.
Oh, yeah, just
And I just jumped out. I was like,
trade out, bro. Trade out. if you can't add, trade out.
MLEC halted again on a circuit breaker. Now at
Yeah,
49%.
that sucks.
All
Thanks, man.
highs.
I appreciate the call out. I wouldn't take it, but it was a little one of those that I'm like, not my first trade.
Tesla shares popping to the highs 204.70.
Order
up 4%
cancelled.
Now company announced
Tesla's apparently
4,000
moving to
Model
there.
Y produced at their German
God, it looks like crap.
Gigafactory. That's
Oh, dude.
Tango Sandy Lima Alpha.
I just wanted to get below my average.
yeah, that's why I'm watching. No shares.
Should be not.
Yeah,
No shares?
A
Uh,
win.
Jag, this doesn't apply
STRC.
to you, so don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
I know once before you got out of it because you freaked out about it, but I'm like, dude, it's not you. Hmm. I can imagine it's LI, but I don't really love this shirt either, to be honest.
Order cancelled. Order partially filled. Order filled.
Probably I should have stayed, but
Order partially filled. Order filled.
should have definitely stayed.
Order filled.
All out FSR.
That definitely took me for a ride I didn't want to be on, that's for sure. And I wish I would have just stuck to my 0.5R. That would have been a really good trade. It's so hard though when you don't have shares, etc. You just start thinking you're stuck. Especially when it's
FSR
not moving
dollar
the way
on
you
way.
wanted to.
Will be trail fairly soon.
And then you got everyone else like it's earnings and out of shares and it's like
BEKE up.
I was just
I
letting
would
you
like
know it
to
was out.
announce
You have
I
to watch
said
it.
nothing.
No, I'm not saying you guys or anything. It's
I'm just
it's
saying
like
this is
I
one
got
of
in
those
and
that
then the whole peanut gallery started coming in. Like, ooh, that looks strong. Ooh,
Yeah,
we're
the
running out
wind.
of shares. Ooh, it's on earnings. It's like,
SATS.
shut up!
It's what the mute button's for, bro.
OKYO.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't affect me. Like, I still traded it the way I would have traded it.
But it was
Okay,
comical because
YO.
you were like, I started this one small, no big deal. And then I turned back and looked
Okay,
at my
YO
right screen. I'm
NTB.
like, well, starting small don't matter if you add that many damn times.
Yeah,
And PEKE.
yeah, I have that up.
Beak?
Yep.
I haven't seen that one in a minute.
Like a little bit more.
Nice, AJ. Very bothersome. Is it better now, Adelaide?
Probably.
I mean, I can change that specific sound if it's that annoying. It's just that way I know what scanner it's coming from.
I jumped in LI, but this is not for anybody else but me, so
LI. What do you mean?
none of you can try
We'll
this.
do that one. See if there's a way
Sure.
to lower the sound.
Yeah, so what at like 90?
97.
Look at FSR now, son of a bitch.
FSR.
I don't-
It's funny too because I 112 forward that, so I'm sitting here telling myself like I might have played that differently had we had more shares, but there's no way I was looking to add more after that point anyway. So it's really just on me for not being patient with the take profit.
Yeah, you top picked your last entry.
Yeah. It really
I think when you get
struggled.
to that point where you can't add, it kind of makes you question.
Yeah. It
'Cause
just
if
makes
it
you
does
happy
go
to
against
get
you, what are you
out.
gonna do?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know, I mean, you can't do anything. You're in a bad position.
Yep, I agree.
ARBE.
Honestly, I think I would just always want to get out of this personally. But that's
ARBE.
me. It's just not worth the risk at that point. Because now it's just pure risk if it goes against you.
Watching ARBE.
ARBE up. 233K.
Gotta hate Mondays.
have ARB.
Alright, I took this one off for a small win. I'm not trusting it yet. I'm probably gonna regret that one, but I don't care. That's what we're doing. Yep, I'm gonna regret that one. I just wish I would have got in a little higher and chased it down.
Closing out that. No, I already hearing that, and I don't feel like going through the little process of muting them.
Coming up at 10, pending home sales for January, plus 1% expected.
Yep, there it goes. Oh, dipshit. Back up. They won't let this thing die. They're annoying.
In it.
What are you guys watching?
Nothing. Wow.
Not at the moment. The 200 bounced right off the, or the 200. The SPY bounced right off the 200.
The 200 months off the SPY.
Sure did.
CFRX resuming trade. Charlie Fox,
Yeah, that's
Romeo
not a
X-ray.
shocker.
Slow fills LOL.
I think everybody
There's,
kind of expected that little test
Wall Street
there.
high
Sure.
$5.58.
A more subtle.
Hit a high of $6.95 earlier.
That one could work.
God, I hate where all these
That's
stocks
still so
are lately.
loud.
What about this beak? Does this look... No,
STRC done.
it does not.
I
And
just
it
want
just looks like
one
crap.
more. Started dancing around up there just over 19. I was like, it's not moving enough.
Yeah. Let's see.
AMAM.
CFRX is starting to give it all back now.
Nobody could do anything with that anyway.
No,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Under 6.
I hate Mondays.
KOS is still hanging out at that 8 mark.
MLEC resuming.
Oh, this is slowed
Lima
down. Let
Echo
me,
Charlie.
what was our average? 27 with 800 shares.
Yeah, all these stocks don't have a lot of room on the daily, which is what sucks. Like Beak,
Yeah.
just not a lot of room there, dude. You
No.
don't really can't see where it's gonna go. You know,
No.
that was my problem with the one I was just in. LI, it's like, yeah, it could trade down here in like 2250s, maybe could. That's like a maybe.
CF Canaccord Ingenuity.
That one's probably gonna work out, and I'm gonna be annoyed, but it just wasn't 100% for me.
Um,
I'm okay with my
Push on
decision there.
7.77.
Then there's FSR that looks like she wants to go higher. could get interesting.
Well, laser might get interesting, but then just died a little bit and starting to play around now.
Take that one off today.
I was hoping that thing could get up to around 9.
CING.
Yeah, I looked at it earlier.
ARBE got some off.
Elson's on my scanner. I don't have to see
Stop
that in a while.
B/E leftovers.
And it's moving with all these other,
CING.
it's all the EV companies, man.
That's an ugly chart, though. Listen. With
It's a
no
problem. There's a lot of ugly charts today.
MTC 10K.
LI could have made a little bit on, but
PCORF
it's
Canaccord
okay.
says
I wasn't that
special committee
heavy.
does not support management buyout offer.
It did work nonetheless, but
So I would have made $68-ish
first take
had I
profit,
left my order there at 718
incoming.
instead of the 2554.
I would have taken it here.
So definitely
Right here under there.
something to learn
44.
as far as patience goes, but that's what it is for now.
Yeah,
What
well,
we can do about it. Can you send me the file down? Yeah. I might actually be able to
AOS
do
is
that
starting to move again.
on Discord. Let me see.
nothing scares me.
I think I still have the file itself.
AMD hasn't done anything today.
Crap, I think I might have deleted it, but I don't think I emptied my recycle bin since I did.
AOS up around 840.
Oh, there it is. Target hit. Screw you, LI.
Yeah.
Seeing it.
Chickened me out. I chickened out.
I don't think I
Did you say CLF?
deleted it.
Yeah. I was looking at LI, yeah.
CLF is pushing up a little bit today.
Really?
Would
I
it
haven't seen
be?
that one in a while.
Unless
Well, the chart looks like crap on the daily.
this isn't the setup.
Coming up, pending home sales for January.
Dude, if I would have
expecting
been in this
1%.
LI towards VWAP, which is where I should have been in it, I would have felt better in
OTRK
that
up.
trade. But me chasing it under 24, I just didn't love it.
616 KTB.
That sucks.
FBIO could be interesting, plenty. EOSE.
So
Everyone watching.
I thought I
Poking around.
seeing it.
Trying to find something.
EOSE.
Who?
I just pulled up a firm. It's not worth looking at.
EOSE. EOSE and TB.
It's every stock, bro. Run.
Right click.
Then
Mute.
FSR, same thing.
Say Monday. Tomorrow
Yeah, just said that
marks a
from
whole
Sugar.
week. No soda. Is it the same sound? Is it that one? The ba-doop. This was that.
ITRG, Integra Resources, and Millennial Precious Metals announced friendly at-market merger and concurrent equity financing of $35 million
I have no idea
Canadian
where it went.
investment from Weekly Precious
I don't
Metals.
remember deleting it. And even if I did, it should be in the recycle bin because there's
That's
stuff
in
in
the
the recycle
Integra
bin that I
Mill
haven't deleted. Very confusing. But the link I gave you, I guess, isn't.
I assume you didn't short laser
Oh
check.
yeah, he updated it.
No, I didn't. I wanted to get overnight.
I don't think anybody in this room would have taken that. Bludgeon LI, that's a bummer. LI was the one, Jag. I
Yeah.
was in the right one. Not enough size, not high enough.
ARB, he's starting to go back up. Volume's still low on it though.
So the new ISW scanners that Brian's working on, that's getting closer to being done. It has the right-click mute feature. Oh my god, it's so mid.
Oh, so you're gonna get it right into your thing?
Yeah, so on the scanner itself, if you pull up a chart and say it's like hard to borrow, or it's just something you know you're not going to trade, you just right-click that shit and hit mute, and it's gone for the day.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, so you can mute the one that you don't want to see.
Yep. So
Yeah,
if
tell me
it's
you
like
wanted
those
that.
ones that, yeah, ones that like go off all day.
Just hold
and-
fast
yeah.
or yeah.
Yep.
That only took what, 3 years?
It's like one.
It's still cool though.
Yeah, it is
Don't
cool.
even look at LI, dude. I just feel like a fool on that one. And that sucks. I should have jumped back in. I knew I should jump back in. I just chickened out on that. First trade of the day, jitters.
Guys, I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. What the heck's all that all about?
Coming up,
And
pending
Mark
home
Douglas
sales
doing
for
me-
January,
doing
expecting
work.
plus 1%.
I just wish the views would translate over into
S&P
my
futures
normal stuff.
4013 up 37.50.
SI could get interesting. Hard to borrow.
SIHTB. BLBX8KTB.
FREY, Freyr Battery, popping to the high of the day following their earnings report. Foxtrot Romeo Echo Yankee
FREY.
shares up
Frey
11%
earnings.
at the high for FREY.
Plenty of shares getting a little pop.
I don't have any.
Apparently, it's on
plenty.
earnings.
It is earnings. Yeah.
SI's going up too if you have them.
We do not have SI.
We do got Frey though. I don't know what you'd want from that one. I don't know what I'd want from that one.
Pending home sales
Nine-
plus 8.1%. 8.1% on pending home sales. That's versus the 1% estimate.
I would personally want more. If I was in the shorted. I hate all these off the bottom charts, man. They frustrate me. X with the straight up move today. Not a lot of volume, not a lot of range, but straight up.
Pending home says that's the largest gain in 2.5 years for pending home sales. S&P futures again near the highs right now. Not reacting too much to that data. Pending home sales 8.1% increase is the biggest since June 2020.
Anything Jagzilla?
No.
You traded. You took a trade.
Yeah, I got FSR.
U.S. Ambassador to China says U.S.
BGCP
agricultural
still going.
relationship with China
Big
is
co.
going quite well. Technology will be the heart of the battle. JKS Jinko Solar seeing some
Earnings
volume
there
in
too.
Jinko Solar now shares at the highs 52.45. Earlier, company announcing preliminary results for a subsidiary
LVTX.
Charlie's saying
that is
JKS.
really
I haven't looked at it.
below
So,
Sandy.
LVTX.
I don't know if it's really. I don't know if it's worth looking at.
No. It's 150,000 volume.
Ugh. Oh, Charlie.
LVTX.
LBX. Black box stocks
means-
shares
It
popping
is
here
up.
on heavy
What?
volume. That's Bravo Lima Bravo X-ray BLBX.
BLBX, 90-cent stock, Tim. You might
A
take that.
Form 4 filing.
It is going straight
Insider
up.
buy of 1.1 million shares.
LVTX.
That's a BLBX.
It is halted.
BLBX now halted on a circuit breaker. Bravo Lima Bravo X-ray.
BLBX.
Shares up
Yeah, my
67%.
calls don't even show anything that low.
Alright. Nah, I don't think it does either, but Tim does sometimes.
And it's SSR.
It is SSR.
LVTX.
It's
Stock up 100%. That's SSR from 50 cents to $1.
Alright, yeah, just keep me updated. Alright, what's the
low.
ticker? Sorry, I wasn't sitting here.
BLBX.
It's halted.
It's halted.
We don't have shares.
Or we don't? I didn't even look. I just looked at NTOS.
Ray is trying again.
LVTX. LVTX. LVTX.
Oh, that went wild.
It did.
No, you don't want to look at it. It's under half a million volume.
Is it
FSR,
wild though?
Fisker CEO, and
I mean, it went
Fisker
up.
talking to some suppliers coming out of
Went up like
COVID, working
40s.
with companies to ramp up. That's
I haven't seen it
Foxtrot
in a
Sandy
while.
Romeo, FSR. Shares of Fisker off the highs now at $6.97. Shares up strongly following their earnings report. That's Foxtrot Sandy Romeo. Right now up 23%.
FSR is up pretty big. We're down here at $5. At 7 today. Kinda interesting.
Which one? FSR?
Yeah. Just saying it was a pretty decent move.
Yeah.
That might want to find some continuation.
ARBE up.
Earnings. Got some stuff going for it.
ARBE.
Watching ARBE.
Start.
I was hoping more for like 740. Some nice stuff on the daily at 770 area. Actually, dang, that's like the perfect area if it can get there. Going all the way back to October, November 2021. Go right to left or left to right is on a support and resistance. If it grinds up to there, that could be an interesting spot. Even so.
$7.70 very interesting spot there on daily re-ARBE.
The LBX
drop
shares
on the
resuming
RBE.
trade now. Bravo Lima Bravo X-ray.
Get the SPY.
Shares hitting $1.14
Wow.
at the high after report that the CEO purchased about 1.1 million shares at $3 per share average.
AMAM.
Crazy thing is, it's not really helping the market because it's.
Oh yeah, that
That's so
AMAM
fun.
didn't hold up, by the way, Sir Devin.
I'll get it
I
back.
remember that one.
You were it was I'm not saying you were wrong or whatever. I remember we were talking about how it was holding up on Thursday, and then
No, and then it didn't.
it didn't.
Cheapos, man.
Yeah.
This is why I kind of stay away from them. They just do whatever the hell they want, up, down, all around now. Not my jams. I don't see anything I like today.
Ah,
Ray being a little grindy. Doc.
PSLA, Tesla, Mexican president says has call with Tesla owner on Monday morning. Tango Sandy Lima Alpha.
AMAM. AMAM.
Laser back down at lows.
What is?
Laser.
Oh, yep, it is. I guess it would have been a good short.
Kind of at Friday's high.
Not there's really a spot where I wanted to take it, but
Yeah. That would have been a tough trade. You might have gotten maybe 20 cents, 30 cents out of it.
yeah. Because I wouldn't have held it through going back up.
Yeah, holding through VWAP and shopping around here for, it wasn't that long, but I kind of was thinking it was going to hold through the highs and keep going, but I mean, still it can. High was basically 830, kind of right there. Oh, trying to go through it.
FSR,
Bye-bye.
Fisker CEO says don't see cash burn being an issue. Foxtrot Sandy Romeo.
No continuation today.
LLAP.
FSR CEO is saying a bunch of things to move it up.
Fisker seeing the weekly $7 calls active now. Foxtrot Sandy Romeo.
already getting slow.
They must be on the conference call.
LLAP.
They're saying all kinds of cash burn's not an issue. They're doing so good.
LLAP. LLAP.
LLAP. Terran Orbital getting a pop here, hearing Lockheed Martin was named by the sector advisors as the likely acquirer of Terran Orbital. That's from
LLAP.
Reporter now. Lima Lima Alpha Papa.
LLAP.
LLAP could get interesting if you guys short span it.
Watching it.
LLAP up.
It is SSR though. That's the
Carrot.
drawback.
Yeah.
LLAP up.
I had nothing.
LLAP.
There's a Terran Orbital spiking now,
Get a nice pop to
$2.92.
The 3.
I was hoping for that move up through 3.
In. LLAP. LLAP.
Order filled.
A minute.
LLAP.
LLAP Terran Orbital now at $3.19, continuing to spike here.
Good luck.
And that's a rumor from Deal Reporter.
Dang, no fill here.
Oh, I was hoping for the 3 test there. 304 was
LLAP.
sitting at 301.
LLAP.
I got in this too. I threw an order out and thought it wasn't gonna hit me, but then it did.
What are you at?
316.
Nice. Yeah, I'm at 13.
Our NER shares are
It literally came right
holding.
up to me, rejected it, and I was going to
Circuit
delete
breaker,
it,
Romeo
and then it just went
November,
boom
Echo
straight up
Romeo.
and got me. I was like, okay. I took some off when it flushed the first time. But...
Just really wanted the 3 test, but it's not giving it to us.
There's
I'm not
right
letting
now
this
down
go against me.
about 32% off
LLAP.
the earlier lows, halted down now
Scratch trade.
at $6.32.
LLAP.
Scratch. Not really my jam. Cheap stock. Spiking. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
In. PLX. PLX.
Really don't want to add that close, like knowing that this could run.
I'm mad at myself for trading that, even though I got out of it with no harm, no foul.
Always
I'm
better
like
say
I'm a little pissed off that I traded it. I'm like, I mean, it didn't do any damage to me, but why the hell did I get in that? It was just FOMO. I mean, this is so many reasons I wouldn't get in this normally, and I can't find a trade today, so I'm just FOMOing.
I was waiting to hear it broke some type of fib line, some type of line.
No. I mean, it flew up into the 200 on the daily. That's where I put the order right
363
below
is
it. I was like,
interesting level.
I mean, that's the only reason I got in. It was the 200. So there was a
I want to
reason,
make sure I can.
but I'm
get
still
to
like,
that.
I don't trade these cheap ones. I don't trade these cheap spikers.
LLAP.
Don't do it. I mean, no harm, no foul. It didn't do any damage. Doesn't matter, but still kind of annoyed that I just fucking FOMO'd into something. Sometimes, man, the FOMO gets me.
FSR Fisker CEO currently on CNBC.
I think FSR is going to run, man. Charlie's like pumping the crap out of it. Have you listened to Charlie, Jag?
No.
He has literally been mentioning that like every other minute. Like FSR.
Fisker shares off the highs at $7.20, now up 27%.
He's still talking about it. That dude's got to have a position. Sometimes I wonder if he has ulterior motives, you know?
Yep.
If Steve were here, you could say that Lucid's moving all their money over to Fisker.
No, I hear Lucid's moving all the money to Fisker. And though I didn't lose money on this, I want eggplants because don't do that. That was like DT's second day in the room, screwing with Steve.
GIS Disney, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signs bill asserting state oversight of
I
Walt
hear
Disney
Lucid's
World
moved all their
until
money into
the
this Fisker
Sandy.
company.
GIS.
Yeah. If
He's
it's
like, thanks, that's the one I'm in.
There's a Disney getting a little.
You guys already giving me crap.
Right now,
That
101.24.
was so funny.
That was funny, and you didn't even realize it. That was the funny part.
I didn't
is that You
know.
had no clue.
I
that
knew he was
that
in the
ticker.
position, but I didn't realize that Fisker was
That
FSR. at the
FSR
time.
was Fisker. Yeah. That was like the first time that stock ever moved. What is this? NE.
RNER resuming Mount Rainier acquisition. There is at $6.01, down 36%. Romeo November Echo Romeo.
Man, this is a rough day for me.
You in this, Thomas?
No, still waiting, bro.
I'm a little annoyed I didn't take anything off on that first attempt.
First jump.
LLAP.
I'm surprised you didn't.
I was.
LLAP.
It's the first trade it bit me on FSR. I wasn't patient, and it would have worked. And then this one, I was like, I'm gonna be patient. And sure enough.
Now that bit you. And like either way, it bites me.
What got into what? Within 2 cents of you?
Yeah, I think it was 3. I was at 301, so yeah, I got the 304.
Yeah.
Those 3 cents matter too, like when you have bigger size on ones that aren't moving them that much.
Yeah.
These cheapos just annoy me, man. I just can't stand the way they trade. Laser
Order
going back up,
cancelled.
Jack.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep, it
And
is.
I'm back above those highs from Friday. Might keep my eye on that one actually.
Order cancelled.
It's nowhere near what I would need for it to get into it again. Or,
Well, I'm thinking of a long, dude. I'm not thinking short. I'm thinking this one may try to set up for a long. It's earnings, right?
let me see.
I think we decided it was earnings.
On FSR or something else?
On laser.
Oh, laser.
No, it's not earnings.
Yeah, we got
Why is
nothing
this
on-
moving?
Got nothing on laser.
I have no clue. Oh, it's sort of moving Friday, I guess. I just don't know why.
Yeah.
The laser is just that expanded partnership with Mercedes.
Yeah, that was it on Friday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
LSDI, Lucy Scientific Discovery, announcing first commercial sale of psilocybin following initial delivery of DMT and 5 MEO DMT to Augusta
Order
Brain Lab.
partially filled. Order filled. Order cancelled.
Yeah, I just made a little bit on it. I'm still in a little bit. Yeah, I jumped in when it got above VWAP. If it can get over 870s, I'll add to this now. I think it can go up to 920? 924-ish? That's a nice move. That's kind of awesome. And it went all the way down and came all the way back up. Shows some strength. Keeping above yesterday's high. That's good. Or Friday's high, I should say. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
Order cancelled.
Kind of bullish on that FSR too.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm not bullish on? Frey. What the hell is that thing doing? Oh, I made up for my little faux pas. Today's just a slow day though. Look at all these charts.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of crappy looking charts today.
What's your take profit on LLAP, Tim?
13.
Order filled.
Just got it there. Down to leftovers.
$$ LLAP Litover. AM.
ITRG, Integral Resources, resuming after a circuit breaker halt.
$24 will be my stop. It's above this candle here.
Dallas Fed Texas Manufacturing Index.
4X Vic, what's up? How are you doing?
13.5 in February versus minus 8.4 in January. Manufacturing Output Index minus 2.8 in February versus.
So the plan there, by the way, with the ad here
plus 0.2
was seeing it reject high a day a few times. Basically, I'm adding there with the intention of cutting it high a day.
Still holding a piece of this one. See if it wants to go back up. What are you watching today, Thomas? Nothing?
Nada.
This market has not been giving you a lot of love, huh?
I don't think it's really, yeah, no.
The last like week, I feel like you've been sitting on your hands a lot.
Funny part about it, I traded more in February than I did in January.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now you got me
So
interested.
January was even worse.
Beyond's making a move.
I don't have shares in that one. I'm 99.9% sure for short. Oof, that looks like crap anyway. Look at that, that's on the bottom, dude.
Oh yeah, way off the bottom, but I mean that's a hell of a move off the bottom. I mean I wouldn't.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good move off the bottom, but damn, it's on the bottom. Those are tough.
I've traded. Actually, I have 9 less trades in February than I do January.
You traded more in January.
As of now, yeah. That's not including today or tomorrow. And
So
also
it's about
January is 3 days longer.
Longer than, yeah, February. That's true.
Thing.
My next take profit was at 305. Fucker. The 307. I was about to drag it up, and then I was like, I'll give it a sec. I liked how it faked out, trying to go higher.
Yeah.
VWAP looks like it caught it, at least temporarily.
Yeah.
I was hoping for at least the
KUKE.
retest of 294, which was the high from yesterday, but it looks like it's trying to bounce off of like the highs from pre-market.
KUKE.
Nah, I just took this one off. Dude, today is the day of make a little bit, give a little back. Make a little bit, give a little back.
What'd you just trade now?
I was getting out
Order
of the rest of
filled.
my laser.
Oh, okay.
Trail.
Down the
Today
rivers on
is
the
a day
trail.
that is a waste of a trading day. So far.
Yes.
We'll do
Here for no reason.
we'll do previous candle. 317.
Weak sauce profits.
We'll do every time a candle closes.
All right,
We'll
I'll see you guys
go
later on.
penny
Hopefully
above
you
it.
get back. Good luck.
Later,
Jack.
bro.
I have so
Hey,
much on
how
my
you doing?
to-do list today.
Yeah.
Ugh, so much to do on my week list.
Yeah, I have a video that I wanted to make. I got dishes, laundry. Got to go shopping for the stuff for dinner. I got to change the air filters upstairs, and I got to change the water filter in the fridge. And that's only what I can remember. It's not even counting on things that I will find along the way.
What the fuck was that?
What are you talking about?
Market.
Only one sound like work stuff. The rest of it sounded like shit you do after
Chores.
you're off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weird drop in the spy, bro.
I mean, it's stuff I do all the time. It just so happens that this week it all kind of hit at the same time. Usually it's not all together.
All my shit happens this week, and then after Friday, we'll see what happens.
You hear anything on this drop, DT?
Yeah,
What'd
Spy's
you say?
taking a nice little tank.
Is there some reason for this drop?
No, it's been fighting up in that area. It was supposed to bounce on that area, and then all of a sudden it's went plop.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like it just kind of broke that key level there, 400.
I don't know what it's on SPY, but
Probably looks a lot like what you're looking at, but different prices.
yeah. I mean, for me, it was the 40-15 market. It was supposed to hold there if there was going to be continuation. But it just fell right through. Now I'm looking at the 4,000 area.
I think that would be the 400 area for us, which we're already below.
Reddit
Yeah,
crazy.
that's why I'm saying the
Not
numbers will be
touching.
off.
Off by a little bit.
You can just look at the actual S&P, which is
They're pretty close though. Like, you know, you said 40, 50.
yeah, they
I
are
would say
close.
Here,
They obviously all
here
go
would have
up.
been like 40, 25, 40, 28
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah.
And 400,
Well,
28.
it's an ETF you're looking at that goes off the S&P. I'm looking
Yeah.
at futures which go off of the S&P.
I'm looking at two things that mimic something else.
Pretty much.
So they won't be to the T.
I was hoping it was going to bounce at the 40-15, not go all the way down to 4,000, then bounce. No, there was some news today, but nothing that's going to make the market move. We had durable goods orders, which was good today. It's down. It was pretty high last month, but there was a lot of airplane orders. Because a bunch of people put orders in for new aircrafts. Not fun.
Dang, this RETA is getting whacked.
Home sales are up.
I feel like
lab.
some numbers we should track to see how the market is are like alcohol sales. Alcohol sales are way up. It isn't looking good.
Alcohol sales are always up, which is funny. But the worse things get in life, the more
LLAP
alcohol
dollar on
sells.
The
way.
more that's why I'm saying they should track alcohol sales. The harder life's getting, the more people are gonna drink.
But the problem is the opposite happens, where when things are good, people drink more also.
People drink a lot too. Yeah, that's funny.
Carrot.
And then
Alcohol
people
sales
think,
way up
oh, you
for
should
the
buy a
for
bar
the
because you're gonna make
second
a ton
month
of
in a
money,
row
and then you don't realize how much money has to go out the door to be able to have money come
to
in the
make
door.
money. Yeah.
Like, I haven't looked at numbers of this place. They're so skewed with different shit happening, but the club that I used to manage, basically we would spend about $40,000 a month and our income was about 45 gross coming in. So you would make, just shows you how crazy the numbers are.
Laser back down. Son of a bee, man. Today's the day that we have no continuation anywhere.
That's annoying when you patiently
LLAP LNT.
get in and it goes you the wrong direction. Thank God for stop losses.
Yeah, I just freaking tanked, huh?
Yeah, and it's right now is the most volume it's seen all day, even at open.
Yeah. Whack whack.
It's been low volume all morning, and then now we're getting normal opening volume now, right before EU close.
CIDM, Cinedime, and National Football League signed contract extension to continue distributing the Super Bowl championship film along with NFL Films catalog releases. That's Charlie India Delta Michael Cinedime. Cinedime shares getting
Order
a comp
filled.
on that.
All out.
MANU, Manchester United. Shares falling below $20 briefly, down about 12.5%. Financial Times earlier reported that the team could be worth much less than the current asking price. That's Michael Alpha November uniform.
All out of LLAP.
So the owner is kind of bringing in an inspector to this house on Friday. Let's see how the shock goes.
Oh, that sound.
What's that?
The new ISWs, he put sounds on when you like or woohoo somebody in the ISW chat.
Oh, Jesus.
And the woohoo one's like a baby going, cha!
Going chit?
Kind of funny. No, like yeah, but in like baby voice.
Oh, okay. Didn't come through on the mic.
Yeah, that's actually, I want to look that up.
correctly.
I need to try to figure out how to get my headset, like when it's being silent, like there's no music or something going on, it'll take like a split second to kick on. So like sometimes I won't hear the first thing somebody says, or like if a ticker's going off, I won't hear the first letter.
That's weird. I've never heard of a headset delay.
It's a Bluetooth thing. I've looked into it before and I couldn't find anything. And
it could
David
be
has also said he had the issue as well. He said he changed something, I think, on his app and it fixed it, but I haven't looked at that.
That's why I don't use Bluetooth for that kind of stuff. Headsets always seems to just be wacky sometimes, and then Discord always has problems with it.
I love the wireless aspect of it, though.
Oh, don't get me wrong, the wireless aspect of it is awesome. I mean, I have Bluetooth speakers and shit, but they still are weird. Like, I have two speakers from JBL. One will connect instantly, one takes forever to connect. It'll connect instantly on my laptop, but takes forever on my phone. And it's fucking weird. Just different levels of Bluetooth. Which version you have, which connection device it's using.
TGNA, Tegna getting a pop here on volume. Tango Golf November Alpha, TGNA.
TGNA Big Co.
The FCC on Friday said it would request a hearing related to potential acquisition by Standard General.
DCB.
That's Tango Golf November Alpha, TGNA. Standard General calling on the FCC to formally vote now on proposed deal with Tegna and render a decision on merits, vowing to continue its efforts to complete its proposed transaction with Tegna. That's Tango Golf November Alpha, getting a pop on that.
INPX. INPX up, want much more. 259K. Prob wrong float. Seeing 6-13M.
Oh.
Carrot.
Morning.
Good morning.
RETA, we added pharmaceuticals, shares hitting the lows, 31.18 off the lows now.
This girl was going up and we were joking about when I first joined the room.
That Billy Dunn is
Cool.
retiring from the FDA.
Who's gone?
Nothing.
I'm here.
We had his PDUFA date is scheduled.
All right, good
for
chat. Good chat.
tomorrow,
I
Tuesday.
like it.
We were talking to you, you didn't react, so we're done with you.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I was just being an ass. I said I chatted back with you, no response, so I'm done with you. How's your day going, Steve? Hey, no response again.
Headlines from Bloomberg: Morgan Stanley sees first Fed rate cut in March 2024 versus previous December 2023. MLSS Milestone Scientific announcing FDA 510K clearance for the use of CompuFlow epidural system in thoracic indications. That's Michael Lima Sandy MLSS.
MLSS up.
KEYS Keysight
Halted.
signs memorandum of understanding with Analog Devices to advance 6G technology design and development.
637 KTB.
MLSS halted on a circuit breaker now following that news. UDEL, Keydel, Image Mover, and Keydel Ortho partner to simplify test to treat process for pharmacies. That's Quebec Delta Echo Lima. MLSS milestone up 30% now. Treasury Secretary Yellen says there are significant legal obstacles to U.S. confiscating Russian assets beyond small-scale assets used in criminal activity. Says Russia should bear cost of damage it has caused in the Ukraine, discussing strategies with allies to accomplish that. Yellen says we'll examine Ukraine's calls for U.S. sanctions on Russia's nuclear energy sector, but need to look at potential consequences for U.S. allies. Says there are strong controls on U.S. economic aid to Ukraine flowing through World Bank, effectively requiring spending receipts. Yellen says U.S. has warned China of severe consequences if government and private firms or financial institutions provide material support to Russia in violation of U.S. sanctions. That from Treasury Secretary Yellen. DNUT Krispy Kreme getting a pop here. Delta November Uniform Tango. DNUT.
DNUT Vaughn.
Seeing some big call activity. In Krispy Kreme. The March 12.5 calls active on DNUT. Report from CNBC, McDonald's expands Krispy Kreme tests to more than 150 Kentucky locations.
Oh, peanut. Krispy Kreme getting a pop.
Donut thing going again.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme or whatever.
Yeah, D-Nut. How they got that
Yeah,
ticker, I'll never get it.
Well, people that make that shit up is probably old and they probably don't get it.
Went up and bounced right off that level on the daily, 1360 exactly. That's crazy.
Still find it comical that that company's public.
They used to be way more popular than they are now.
I don't know. It just seems weird that a company that just makes donuts is
probably tomorrow,
MLSS
Justin.
partial.
And then I'll have the last one there on Wednesday. I'm not really prepared to do it right now. And it's already a little late. I think most of the people leave by now. Usually if I hit up towards the 20s and whatnot, it's a little earlier.
I really wish I knew what I knew now back when I used to work for IBM, because I used to handle the trading firms like Morgan Stanley and all those. I used to go in there and fix their computers and their servers. It'd be so interesting now going in there and be able to ask them, like, why the fuck this happened? What are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I even looked at getting into the trade back then.
Going to the Raiders?
And they were just like, what I got the gist of it is that if you start
PSHG
stock like back then, was you pretty much just spent years cold calling people to get money to trade with.
Yeah.
And
that's why you hear a lot of that crap about people saying if you trade with your own money, you're dumb.
Yeah,
that's how it used to be back in the day.
Yeah. But the many few times I looked at trying to trade stocks back then in the early 90s or mid 90s was always like that. It's like, you're gotta get money first.
Too bad.
You just sit there
Happy
all
meal
day
incoming.
for like however many years it takes you to get money.
Yeah.
I'm cold calling people and trying to convince them to give you money, and I'm like, I can't do that.
SYNH. SYNH Vaughn. SYNH. Halden.
SYNH. Keep going.
SYNH, Syneos
Gap fill
Health,
on
working
daily.
with Centerview Partners and Bank of America to explore a sale. That's Sandy Yankee
SYNH.
November Hotel. SYNH.
Exploring a sale. To explore a sale. Are they exploring a sale? SYNH. I think so.
This shit is half a star.
SYNH.
One of the new things he added. And you can't hear the sound either. It's that womp 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 womp.
At Tim, I never had one, so I'll take it. Smiley face. SYNH.
So I do have an idea. I was gonna probably do that on Wednesday. I'm not sure
SYNH.
what I'm gonna do. I haven't done it yet, but there was the thought behind it. Just haven't got that far yet. Pretty much have been nonstop trying to get done what I sent you this morning.
SYNH.
Yeah. I don't think YouTube would like that too much. I wish it could. And then Thursday, I need to start doing my taxes. I mean, I have pretty much everything together, but I haven't really started them yet.
SYNH.
Sometimes.
SYNH returning after a circuit breaker halt and the Yankee November Hotel.
Well, that opened a little lower.
Just a tad.
My line up at 44, I don't think is going to get hit. Not anytime soon.
Ed Jefferson says inflation is too high and that it is hard for people across the demographic spectrum. Says important to get back to 2% inflation to allow sustained economic gains. Said Governor Jefferson.
I'd like to say it's going to make me eat my words, but the halt price is at 41.88, so.
SYNH.
I am most likely going to stay away from that one. Unless it goes a little cray-cray.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in it myself. It's just not smooth.
Yeah.
FSR Fisker making new highs now. Foxtrot Sandy Romeo. YNH Cineos Health getting a pop here to the highs now, 41.38, up about 9% after Reuters reporting that the company is eyeing a sale. That is Sandy Yankee November Hotel, SYNH. $41.55 now on Sandy Yankee November Hotel.
SYNH. 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 FSR 350 KTB now. MLSS Happy Meal LOL.
HYPR Hyperfine granted FDA 510K clearance for a swoop portable MR imaging system. That's Hotel Yankee Papa Romeo, HYPR. There's getting a pop to the high.
HYPR.
Treasury Secretary Yellen says in meeting with Ukraine, Zelensky said Washington will stand with Kyiv as long as it takes.
HYPR.
Where's all the love at, guys?
SYNH.
Yeah, I looked at that thing. I'm not touching that thing with Tim's account.
That thing was just nasty, dude.
It looked disgusting, bro. Like it looked bad. Like I heard you mention that one earlier, and I looked at it and went, nope. That's a messy looking chart. And it's got a huge ass gap fill that is in up until like 47. I got another base hit on FSR, but like all I'm getting is base hits today. That was my best trade of the day. That was literally my biggest best trade of the day, and it's shit. Because nothing will go. Nothing will just take off. So nobody trade SY, whatever it was. TH.
Nope.
That wasn't it.
ZETA, Zeta Global.
That's it.
Zeta Global shares popping to the high now on increasing volume. Zulu Echo Tango Alpha.
Do we have a lot of shares in that?
Oh yeah, over.
Oh,
2
we
mil.
do. Crap. That's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one to jump in. Yeah, not for me, man. I have decided, and that's why I'm kicking myself on that one trade, even though it didn't really hurt me. Just like, I don't want to trade these.
Wow,
I don't want
that
to trade
SYNH
anything.
got there, huh?
Got where?
Up towards that 44 mark I was talking about on the daily.
Yeah, 44, 48. Didn't really, dollar short.
I just had it at 44 for the bottom of that move there.
Yeah, I looked at it. Hold on, let's see where it actually is. If I 44.22, it looks like, and it didn't even make it over 44. That's hard, dude. And really, it's got a gap fill way up at like 46.80. That would be the actual gap fill. I looked at that earlier when you guys mentioned it and just said, nope. Not trading that. AMD's pure trash today. I should just quit looking at that. I'm about to take my dog for a walk and just hope it gets better later today, because this is trash, dude. Told Thomas that trade I just posted was my biggest, best trade of the day, and it's not that great.
It's ARBE's trying to go higher again.
What's this piece of crap? This MP is moving up nice on the day. It's, oh crap, I had a phone call. I'll be back in a bit. I'm probably gonna take the dog for a walk, so I'll be like 30 later.
Okay. Alright guys, I'm ending the live stream. I have a bunch of stuff to do around the house like I had mentioned earlier. Decent day for 2 trades. Had we been a little bit more patient with FSR, would have been like a $60 trade. Would have been a pretty nice, better than it was day, I guess, but still a decent day considering we only got the 2 trades. That's all I got. I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe until then, and until then, peace.